Hey guys, welcome again. Okay, this is Casca, and we're going to having a session right now. Basically, it will be based on high-end skin retouching using frequency separation. So we'll go step by step. As you can see here, our model and the picture as taken by Photoshop, a photographer from Nigeria. So and now we're going to retouch it step by step. So let's get together and we'll learn a bit, and if you follow my steps, the frequency separation will be so much easier, so let's get in. um Before we start anything, first of all, we have to create a frequency separation layers. That is to say, we are going to create high frequency layer and low frequency layer from our initial background layer here. So we're going to duplicate two layers. The first layer, we're going to name it high frequency, and the second layer we're going to name it low frequency. So the two layers here, we're going to deal with step by step frequency separation process. So we're going to high frequency layer, then we enable it, then click low frequency layer, then go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Here is the place where we're supposed to is the main point of our initial state of frequency separation process, where we find we're going to find details and texture that appear from our portrait. So I usually like to find textures here on the forehead, where I can see a lot of textures, a lot of details. So I'm going to drag my slider to a point where I see there'll be no more textures and details. I want my photo to have less textures and details. I seems on, yeah, 6.6 is fine for me. Then I'll hit OK. Then I'll turn to high frequency layer, which I've enabled. Then I'll enable it. Then I'll go to image, then apply image. To this point here, it's very important to consider these things here. In the layer, we're going to change it into lower frequency layer, of which the applying of the textures and details will be merged to the lower frequency layer. So we're going to select the lower frequency. Channel will remain RGB. Blending option, change it from multiply to add. Make sure opacity is 100. Never check these two boxes. Scale, put into 2. Offset, remain 0. Then click OK. Click invert, then hit OK. So at this point here, we're going to change the blend option from normal to linear light. Note that you change the blending option of high frequency only. Never change the low frequency. Just turn the blending option from normal to linear lights of high frequency separation layer. So at this point here, we're going to duplicate this high frequency layer. Then as you can see, textures have increased so much. so much textures and details. So we're going to make a clipping of mask. So we are going to change this blending option from linear lights to normal. Then we are going to make a create clipping mask of this high frequency layer. Okay, we're going to layer low frequency layer. We're going to duplicate it in order whatever changes we are making. So instead of come up and start creating new layers when we got some mistakes, we just simply delete the layer and then we start again instead of creating another layer, and it kinds saves time. So we're going to duplicate and we are going to work on the copy layers. Okay, to this point now we're going to group these layers together, then drag them to the group layers. Then we're going to name it frequency separation. Now we are ready to go. Okay, another thing here, we're going to work on the blank layers. So we're going to create a blank layer. Okay, this blank layer, and we are going to name as color matching. Color matching is very important because it fixes some color that have appeared and makes our portrait look nice because it will going to have uniform color. So it's better, I advise you to use this procedure I'm going to show you right this moment. So from color matching, we're going to pick our brush, normal brush. Then we're going to select the opacity to 10. I like using opacity of 10 because makes the blending of, I can say, make workflows look seamless and amazing. So I'm going to change my blending option from normal to color. It's very important, guys. So at this point now we are going to blend our skin, the entire skin, so as our skin looks uniform. I'm going to blend it. Okay, I'll pick my color. I'll pick color where the color I want. I'll pick somewhere where I can find, or I see that the color skin is not too dark, not too light. Okay, my place will be here. Then I'll start blending now. Never use never do not blend too much. Just do a little and your workflow will become amazing, will be super. So just keep your flows simple and clear. So let's see here, before and after. Yeah, looks wow. Yeah, we can proceed now. So all right, now we are free to go into blending option. Okay, say blending of frequency separation. So we are going to select another blank layer. Okay, this one we're going to name it smooth. Then we're going to pick our mixer brush. Make sure the settings are like this. Must be clean brush. Never check this first brush. Flows, weight, put it 5, load, set 25, mix 50, flow 50, and make sure it's checked on sample or layers. Then enable this high frequency layer, the clipping one, like the clipped one. Then we are free to start frequency separation. So we start as follow. If you want your workflow to be nice and seamless, just make it simple. Make sure you blend to the places of highlights alone and shadows alone. Never mix these two places. And that is a um, I can say professional tips of high-end skin retouching. Do it slowly, never rush. Okay, to these places of eyes, make sure don't go through the internal parts of the eyes. Just do it to outer parts, the eyebrows, the eyelids. Never enter inside here, the eyelids. Okay, I think to the face, yeah, let me go to the neck. I suggest this because um, some people use, or some retouchers, they do tend to mix shadows and highlights together. My friend, if you do that, your workflow will become miserable. So it's better you um, separate shadows and highlights difference. So okay, yani just keep your work simple and nice and never overdo it, but make sure your your work looks short and clear, short and nice, slow but sure. Okay, if you follow these tips, I can assure that your workflow will be amazing. A little bit here, we're going to apply some blush, a little bit, not too much, to the eyelid, I can say, also to the lips. Also make sure you do the same, like you apply the mixer brush to the highlights and shadows alone, never mix. Okay, to this point I feel our photo looks perfect. Let's do it for the last time, just to make sure. Okay, okay, just the last one time. All right. To the hairs, apply a little bit blush. So I think here I've done a bit, so I'm enough with it. Okay, let us enable the high frequency layer. Wow, wow, just wow, it's amazing. It's very, very amazing. Wow, can't believe that's how it is. That's how it is. But I'm not satisfied with the blending of the shoulders here and the part of the chest. So I'll do it a little bit. I've started again to the entire face. No, okay. I really do love retouch a long time because it's kind of makes things perfect and the results look wow. So I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Let's see before and after. Okay, this was before. Can you believe? This is after. And the skin looks mwah, super. Before and after. I like that. I like that. So let us remove some blemishes that appear to the photo. Select the high frequency copy here. Then zoom a little bit your skin. You remove all imperfections, the blemishes, some unwanted content that we don't want. We're going to use the crown stamp tool. Then make sure that you drag or you select to the places where you want. You select the place where it's perfect. Then you're going to remove each of unwanted material that appear. Oh, sorry. This is going to remove like that. Yeah. So you drag and make sure the size of the comb stamp tool is bigger than the blemish. Yeah, you're going to remove each and every imperfections that appear. No. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Frequency separation is nice, so hey, you'll thank me later. You'll thank me. But all right. Make sure your size of crown stamp tool is bigger than the blemish. Remove all the bigger blemishes only. The rest just leave it the way it is because it's kind of texture and make the workflow you looks amazing and wow. All imperfections uh, you clear with the constant tool. And make it simple like that. So I think it's fine for me like that. Okay, we're going to close this process of frequency separation. Then we're going to move to dodge and burn. Dodge and burn, we're going to basically stick with the curves. Curves, we're going to adjustment layer, then we click to curves. It must be two curves, one for dodge, another one for burn. Then we group them together and we call it dodge and burn. So at this point here, we're going to name them dodge and another one is for burn. So you need first to understand that dodge, you have to change the blending option to screen. Then burn, you have to change it the blending option from normal to multiply. So we're going to dodge, we are going to change it to screen. Then you click this curve option, then select the layer mask option, then invert. Likewise to burn, change the blending option from normal to multiply, then select the layer mask, then invert. Okay, that's fine. So we are going to duplicate the dodge and burn layer into two. We're going to make another copy of dodge and burn layer, which is going to be like we're going to have global dodge and burn and local dodge and burn. So why local, why local dodge and burn, why global dodge and burn? Local dodge and burn, we are going to fix some lights that have been passed accidentally or have intervened to the dark places, and not only lights but only we're going to correct where shadows have intervened the lights and lights intervene the shadows. I believe you understand me where what I meant, but it's very important to apply local and global dodge and burn. And global dodge and burn, we're going to apply some we're going to apply some I can say we're going to enhance the highlights and the shadows that appeared in our portrait. So we're going to start local dodge and burn, but before we start we need to add black and white color so as we can view all the highlights and shadows very perfectly. So we're going to select the adjustment layer, then we're going to add solid color. Then we're going to change the B digits to 50. Then we are going to drag these lights here, make sure it's 50. So 50, hit OK, then change the blending option from normal to color. So that is a perfect black and white that can help us to see where are the highlights and where are the shadows. As you can see, the highlights, the highlights, the highlights, the highlights. Let me highlight them, then you will get to understand. Let me show you where are the highlights, where are the shadows. Okay. As you can see here, these are the highlights we are going to deal with. All these are the highlights, and the shadows, these are the shadows. The remaining one, the darker places, are the shadows. All these are the shadows, but the highlights, yeah, like that. Some shadows here. So these are some shadows. These are the highlights. The highlights. So these are the places where we're going to apply dodge, dodge to those places that are shining more, and these are places where there is dark. We're going to apply burn. I think you understood what I meant. Okay, let's proceed now. Then we are going to start to the dodge and burn, of which dodge and burn, of local dodge and burn. We are going to fix some things here, but we are not going to stay a little time here. We're just going to do it quick. We're going to change the opacity to 2. Then we're going to fix some things here. For example, here where we're supposed to fix is like here. At this place here is there's supposed to be some highlights. A bit here. Okay. We won't spend much time here. Highlights. Okay. Also here a bit. Also I'm going to spend in those places that dark have intervened, just fix with it. So let's go to burn now. Into burn, there's some things here I want to, yeah, like that. Also here, do it, make it simple. All right, it's fine for me now. Let's move to global dodge and burn. Okay, we're going to start with dorge, reduce and again into 1 opacity. Let's start. That is dorge, and I've shown you the areas where we're supposed to put dorge. Okay, in all highlights we're going to apply dorge, all highlights. And as you can see, our black and white color help us to see black and whites more and more, so it becomes easy. Okay, okay, now we'll come to burn. All dark place apply burn, all dark place apply burn, all dark places apply burn. Even the eyes apply burn, all dark place apply burn, all light places apply dodge. Okay, 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 okay. Apply a little bit burn in the lips, and there is highlights here, so apply dodge. Okay, 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 okay. Burn. All right, it's good for me. So let's delete this color fill here, color solid color, black and white color, and see the before and after. Wow, wow, it's amazing, it's amazing. To that point now um we've done our photo, so we are going to we start add shine, or we color grade it. I think we add shine. So to the shine, we're going to wait, let's color grade it first. So we're going to merge this layer, Control Shift Alt E. For those of Mac, use Command Shift Alt E. Then convert into Smart Object. Okay. Click Camera Roll. Okay. I think temperature is fine for me. Leave it 0. Add some little exposure. a little, add some contracts, reduce some highlights, add some shadows a bit, and blacks. Um, the hairs is fine. At least two is fine for me. Then vibrance, a bit of vibrance and saturation. Then click HCL adjustment. Then add the saturation. In this saturation option, we're going to add some reds a bit. Yeah, that's fine for me. Add some orange a bit. Depends on your photo. Not just add, just regulate according to your preference of the photo. Add some blues. And add some little magenta. I like that. There is purple a bit here, so add a little bit purple. Then come to split toning, add some saturation there. See, two is fine for me. Then come to calibration, add some blue saturation. Yeah, 11 is fine for me. So if you want to save the presets, you come up and save it here. So to my side, I don't think I need to save, so I'll hit OK to commit changes. So that's our color grading. Let's see before and after. Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. So you're going to now add some skin glow, of which it will make pop out of the shine of the skin. So we are going to select the solid color, then make sure it's white, then hit OK. Group it, then you can duplicate layers as many as you want, because we're going to make some the skin glow to the entire part of the skin. So you name the folder into skin glow. So you will enable the other layers, then you'll deal with one by one layer. So we are going to select this option and right click and click blending options. To this, we are going to move the slider from the darker side to lighter side. So we are going to drag slowly to the place where we see some these are the glow of the skin. So we are going to drag it to the point where we see that it's fine for us. It's fine for us for the skin glow. I think we start on the face. So drag it slowly until you find the perfect the glowing perfect glow. Then hold Alt to separate these sliders, then drag it to the end, then hit OK. Now I will invert using Ctrl I, or you can select the layer mask, then invert. Pick your brush, normal brush, then opacity, make sure it's 100. Then simply you can blend it now. As you can see, I like to put my workflow seamless, so I'll use some opacity because the glowing is too much. That's fine for me. Then we are going to another part of the skin, which is this side now. We're going to select the color fill and invert. Right click, then blend option again. Drag the underlying layer. Yeah, this now is fine for me. Hold Alt to separate. Wow, hit OK. Then invert. Pick your brush again. Yeah, it's fine. Nice. Then reduce a little bit opacity so as your workflow looks amazing. Wow, that's nice. It's kind of harsh. Let's reduce it again. Yeah, it's fine for me. It's fine for me. It's fine for me. Right click, blend option. Now let's go to this place now. This place now. This place. Yeah, that's perfect. Hold Alt. Invert, pick your brush, come again. It is very important to put your workflow seamless because so we're going to the cheek now. Yeah, this now is nice for me. We're going to finalize to these chest places. As I told you, you need to make a lot of copies so as you simplify your work. So I think I'm done. All right, that's perfect for me now. Now we can move um to whitening eyes and simply make um eyes looks. Wow, I'll use my eye and teeth whitening action. um I'll put the link to those who don't have that action of eye whitening and teeth preset. I can say it's what is that? Let me it's action, yeah. It's actions of eye and teeth whitening. So in the next video I'll prepare a video on how to apply the eye and teeth whitening action and how to use it. So don't worry, it's very simple. So after we click the action, we're going to pick the color, make sure opacity is 100 and flow is 100. So this is I can say the last part. We're going to so that is fine, very fine for me. We're going to merge and sharpen our photo, then select into convert into smart object, go to filter, then sharpen, then unsharped mask. Yeah, 32 is fine for me, very fine. Hit OK. Now we have done each and everything. Now make sure subscribe to my channel Casca, so as you can motivate us and keep posting new and new videos. Now we're going to save this photo. We're going to file, then export, then save for web. The photo is already, as you can see here. make sure it's JPEG quality. Um I like to put 100%. Preview remain as it is. Metadata, if you prefer your information to be appear in your photo, yeah, it's up to you. For me, I don't like to put my information, that's why I left it none. Then quality, I want my portrait to look sharper. Then I'll save, choose the location where you want your photo to be, then save. Now we are done. I think we can see the before and after. This is our final editing, our final retouching, high-end skin retouching. So let us see the before and after. So this was before, this was the after. Before, after. So guys, I wish you a wonderful moment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we will be posting tutorials each and every week. So kindly subscribe, like and share, so as those who struggle with frequent separation, dodge and burn, and the whole process of high-end retouch get quickly a solution on my channel. So on my videos and channel that I share in my channel, YouTube channel. Sorry. So I think let's meet another time. God bless you. Ciao.